Fire Pujas. In general, there are many types of deities which are manifestations of various energies and realizations in the compassion of Buddhas. And they specifically emanate at a specific time for individual or group. If someone solicits or prays, or they have a difficult situation at that time, a Buddha will manifest in a particular form, color, shape, size, holding the necessary implements and stance and facial expression to overcome, subdue, purify that particular karma and ailment of that person. So once that's done, when other people do that puja, a lineage of pujas begins from that. So one deity can have hundreds of different emanations and many, many different types of pujas. Each puja in different traditions may be slightly different, but the effect is the same. Depends on which tradition we belong to. So the Fire Puja is considered the king of all pujas, the most powerful of all pujas in Buddhism, Tibetan Buddhism, and its purpose is basically to remove all obstacles and its stains, drima, to enlightenment, and purifying ordinary appearances, purifying ordinary unwholesome actions, and especially for repairing our broken pledges, broken promises and vows. Those are very strong causes for us to have more negative doubts, delusions, and negative ideas. The reason we have a lot of negative ideas and delusions towards something that is good for us, for example, Dharma, is because of the broken pledges and promises that we have in the past. Fire Pujas purify that when we do it continuously with faith and good samaya. So when we do the Fire Puja, it has special ingredients. A special mandala has to be constructed at a place. And you have peaceful, increase, subjugation, and forceful or wrathful Fire Pujas. And the peaceful one is to remove some inauspiciousness or remove some problems that might be coming to our lifespan, wisdom, wealth, growth of Dharma, or hearing and thinking and meditating on the Dharma, to pacify those problems that may come or delay those problems until we purify it. And then the increased Fire Puja is in order to increase merits, health, lifespan, wisdom, wealth, especially the hearing, contemplation, and application of Dharma. And then the control one is to turn circumstances around in our favor as long as we have a good motivation. The last one's wrathful is when the peaceful, increase, and the control Fire Pujas are not effective due to the very powerful amount of karma we have, and we use wrathful methods to overcome whatever obstacle, ailment that is obstructing us to growth, wealth, health, practice. For example, for some students in the past, we've done pujas and Fire Pujas for their long life, for their parents, for their fathers, for their mothers. And after the pujas are done, you can see there's a difference in their parents. And that's very kind because the teacher recommends that and the student does it. When the student does it for their parents, it alleviates their problems, increases their life, and even saves their life. So we should always remember that kindness and that we should always try to increase the Dharma so that other people may get that type of kindness also. And so Fire Puja is very, very effective in many, many ways and it's done accordingly with samaya. So in the past we can see Fire Pujas or long life pujas or pilgrimage pujas, recitation pujas can help our family, help our friends, the loved ones, our children. There have been cases where children have passed their exams because of this. There have been cases where fathers and mothers' lives have been saved or increased or their health has been purified. Never forget that kindness because it's very rare someone can have that kind of ability to do that for our parents through pujas. And having a Dharma center, having an organization, having a Sangha, having people together creates a receptacle, creates a place where those powerful methods can abide, reside, and be of further benefit to others. So that's very, very important to do that. And then, and Fire Pujas also is really specifically for purifying ordinary appearance, unwholesome actions, broken pledges, inauspicious circumstances, and removing negative karma that obstructs us from doing our Dharma practice. The fire pujas are offered to four main objects of offerings. The first one is to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and deities. Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, deities, Dakas, Dakinis, Arhats, Shravakas, Pratikayas, and highly accomplished Arhats. The second set is offered to the worldly protectors and highly realized beings in the area. And then the third is all sentient beings, and the last offering is made to spirits and hungry ghosts, because they are always hungry, they're always wandering, they're always alone, they're thirsty, so we give them some temporary relief. In general, there are 13 main ingredients. In different traditions, the ingredients might vary slightly, but the meaning is pretty much the same. What we do is we generate the fire, purify it, clean it, and invite the fire god, Agni, make offerings to him and get permission for him for using the fire. We're not praying to him, but we're getting permission. After that, we remove Agni, and then within the fire, we generate the deity of the Yidam, or the protector. So the fire puja is to Vaitara, we generate Vaitara, or Vajragini, or Yamataka, or Dharma protector. So let's say that it's to our Dharma protector. We invite the Dharma protector to enter the fire, because the Dharma protector is indestructible, arising from the full enlightened mind. He abides within the fire, and he opens his mouth, and we offer the purified offerings to him of melted butter, sesame seeds, taramba grass, rice with curd, kusha grass, mustard seed, barley, which is unhusked barley, then normal barley, which is husked, and then lentils, and then wheat, and then sticks, and then all the ingredients mixed. So these are the 13 ingredients offered step by step by step. We recite the mantra of the deity, for example, self-protect, etc. We recite Om Ayachata Soha, and we offer it into the fire, into the mouth, etc. directly. It's considered very, very powerful. The first one is we offer melted butter, which represents the increase of lifespan, increasing our lifespan, merit and prosperity. So if our parents were sick, when the fire puja was done, a lot of butter was offered to the yidam or the deity in order to increase the life of our parents. So when we stay with the Dharma, we help our parents. When we stick with the Dharma, we assist our parents, we benefit our parents, because why? Only Dharma can change their karma for better things. So we offer a lot of melted butter to the deity. That's why the offering should be abundant as much as possible. No limits. It increases the lifespan. So if we're doing it for our loved one, for our parents, for our beautiful mother, our sacred father, our children, whatever it is, even a pet, we can do these for the pets. It will increase their life when we visualize the butter as a purified substance offering to the purified mouth of the deity itself. So this is very important to do. All of us should do fire pujas at least once or twice a year for whatever purposes stated earlier. Number 2, we offer sesame seeds. The sesame seeds removes non-virtues, negative karma, broken samaya, negative thought, negative speech, negative actions. Because those negative thoughts, speech, and action, we think that we can just say and do as we want, and that if anybody says that we can't, then we're infringing on them, or we're judging them, or we're being judgmental. That's not true. All the Dharma books in the world talk about what we need to purify, talk about the faults, our 3 poisons, ignorance, hatred, desire, and how they afflict us and how they create problems. That's not criticism. That's giving you wisdom. So we shouldn't say that, don't judge me or don't criticize me, because that is using that as a barrier so we don't hear the truth or deal with the truth. So sesame seeds, by offering them purified by the power of wisdom, then we remove non-virtues that create obstructions to our mind to receive, see, understand, apply, and operate from wisdom. It purifies our mind to operate from ignorance, and it purifies it to become full of wisdom, and to receive wisdom and to hear wisdom. To be near wisdom, to be near a Lama, be near the Dharma doesn't mean we're practiced, because we have karmas that obstruct it. So sesame seeds remove that. So offering the purified sesame seeds representing removing non-virtues that obstruct us to higher attainments, higher thoughts, higher practice, and growth. Okay? And the next one is taramba, grass. By offering that, we increase one's lifespan. Not increase it to engage in negative actions, but increase it to do positive actions. To be in a situation that's positive thoughts, positive actions, positive friends, positive information where we would do positive work to benefit ourselves. So Dharma grass, number 3 would be to increase lifespan. The next one is offering rice. Offering rice is to increase merits. The more merits we have, the more understanding blossoms. The more understanding blossoms, the less confusion we have. And the less confusion we have, the more we can progress on our spiritual practice and be a benefit to others. The next one, number 5, is rice with curd is offered to increase great happiness. Dewa Chimpo. To increase worldly happiness, to increase spiritual happiness, and to gain the happiness or the great bliss of a fully enlightened Buddha. The next one is Kusha grass, which is for protection. Protection from above, below, the 4 corners, and the 4 intermediate directions, the 10 directions we are protected from negative influences. Number 6, that's number 6. Number 7, the next one is mustard seed. Mustard seed is offered to the deity, purified, in order to clear obstacles of what we want to achieve. For example, in KFR, we want to achieve to be a tremendous benefit to others, to get all of our permits and do all of our construction work, and to be have our programs going and all that, to be a great benefit to others, to remove obstacles and clear obstacles for that in the correct way. That's by offering mustard seed, okay? By offering unhusked barley, we create the causes for increasing wealth, material resources, necessities, food, clothing, properties, water, anything that we need to be a benefit to others, anything our body needs in order to have a healthy, strong life and to be a benefit to others. So offering unhusked barley increases wealth when we offer this. The next one is barley, which is husked barley, H-U-S-K-E-D, husked, and that is to gain rapid accomplishments. So whatever practices, mantras, meditations, recitations, study, contemplation, application we do from the Dharma to gain rapid accomplishments. By offering barley, we create the causes and the karmic effects of gaining rapid accomplishments. The next one is number 10, which is lentils. This is to gain strength, which is what Kechara Forest used to say, temple, to gain strength of body, strength of mind, strength of speech, to speak courageously about the Dharma, no matter what others criticize, to have the strength of body, to be strong and firm and not be sick easy, not affected by negative elements easily, to have the strength of mind, not to give up easy, not to always find fault with others, find fault with situations, find others to be blamed, and use others and use blame in order to fail or to give up or always have doubts. So this one is, the doubts always come from unethical behavior. Behaving in a way that's unethical and saying it's ethical and justifying it's ethical creates the karma for us to always think negatively. All right, so lentils is to gain great strength of body, speech, and mind. The next one is number 10, wheat. Wheat is to overcome illness. Illness of the mind, illness of the body, illness that we have to be purified and cleaned and healed, and future illness to be purified. Sticks purified and then buttered are offered in order to gain high accomplishments, mental accomplishments, high states of being, high states of thinking, and high outer status in order to use the status to be a benefit to others. Then the last one, number 13, is mixed, which is all the ingredients mixed and offered. And when all the ingredients are mixed and offered, it increases wisdom, it increases study, it increases understanding, it increases the strength to overcome our weaknesses, it gives us strength to overcome the weaknesses, and increases the ability that one can practice and become a fully enlightened Buddha. The whole purpose of Dharma is to become a fully enlightened Buddha. We can listen to all the Buddha's teachings, our Guru's teachings, and consider it a scolding, consider it criticism, consider it judgment, or we can take all the Buddha's teachings and what the Guru tells us and explains to us of the Dharma, that it is wisdom. It is something for us to measure by, something for us to check by. Because if everybody, whatever advice we give us that contradicts our own projections and our own attachments, whatever teachings are given to us, whatever wisdom or knowledge is given to us, and we always see it as an attack on our attachments, we become defensive, we become angry, we say you're judging us. But it's not the case. All the Dharma books, our Gurus, they're supposed to teach us the Dharma. Our Guru is supposed to give us the Dharma. Our Guru cannot encourage us to go indulge, to create negative karma, drink, smoke, womanize, and harm, and lie, and steal. Our Guru can't do that. Our Guru is not supposed to do that and will not do that. So if our Guru is teaching us the Dharma, our Guru is not our enemy but our friend. But sometimes when it comes to the face of our attachments, we see the Guru as our enemy, but actually not. So therefore, our Guru is not our enemy. If we really want to say it's an enemy, it's the Dharma. The Guru is telling us the Dharma. For example, if a message is being given to us on a CD deck, and we don't like the message, and we smash up the CD deck, the CD deck is not at fault. The CD deck is a vehicle for the sound to come to. We smash up the CD, doesn't matter also, because the message is not the CD or the CD player, but the message is from the person that's coming from. And that person's giving a message from knowledge or wisdom wherever it's obtained. So therefore, by smashing up the CD player, all that, it will not help. Like that, if we criticize and we say negative things and we create problems for the teacher or the Dharma center because we don't like what it's told us, we feel it's judging us, that's wrong view. Why is that wrong view? Because it is something that makes us face our attachments, which will create karma, which will definitely come back to us. The Buddha cannot be wrong. So therefore, it is giving us wisdom, it's giving us the measuring sticks to check and to look at and to understand. Hence, when Pabongka Rinpoche, Kechara Rinpoche, Tsem Rinpoche, when they gave great teachings to thousands of monks in the monastery, they taught the same way. They told us what was wrong. They told us what was in our mind. They told us of a wrong view. They told us about our attachment. They told us about our karma and its effects and what will happen. And we didn't see it as scolding. We didn't see it as judgment. We saw it as wisdom. So therefore, the last one, when we offer the mixed items, it gives us the ability. When we offer the mixed items, number 13, it gives us the ability and blessings to realize advice and teachings as part of the path to help us increase our wisdom to become a fully enlightened being. So Fire Pujas in that way are very, very effective and very, very powerful if we do it continuously. Then, after all the 13 ingredients has been offered, then we make a final offering of the sensory items to the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and deities, and especially to the deity that has been invited to abide within the wisdom fire. After that's done, we have the deities exit back to the Pure Lands, and then we make a final offering to the fire deity called Agni, and thank him for using the fire. And then we conclude and we dedicate. And then we leave the fire burning as long as possible. We don't add anything to it. We don't put it out. We don't dismantle it. If it rains on it, it's fine. And then we leave the Fire Puja items there burning until the next day, and then we can clean up. And the Fire Puja ashes can be used as relics, can be put into stupa, can be worn. It can be scattered on the ground. It can be put on plants. It can be used as something to purify and to bless the land. So it's quite holy when it's done. And a person who does the Fire Puja must have gotten the initiation of the deity and have received, have done the practice daily, the sadhana without breaking, and also has done the full retreat and has done the Fire Puja of the deity. Then when they do the Fire Puja, again and again, it's very, very effective. So I requested these Fire Pujas to be done at our beautiful Kechara Forest Retreat to dedicate for all of our sponsors and friends and everyone and volunteers and students who has contributed $1,000, $1 million, 1,000,000 hours, 1,000,000 cleanup, sweeping, cooking, whatever they have done. Sponsors, not just money. It is everyone who has contributed. For all the meaning of the 13 ingredients to come true for all of them, and for our existing students and future students to come. And so the Fire Pujas are also done to dedicate to all the hardworking students so that Dharma, learning, meditation, practice, especially application of Dharma will increase. So we're doing a lot of Fire Pujas on the Kechara Forest land so that in the future whoever comes will be blessed, will feel peace, will have healing, and will gain wisdom, and will want to do Dharma, and will be able to develop the inner higher attainments in order to become a fully attained being. So this is why we're doing the Fire Puja on the land, and it's very, very effective. And I'm happy to have qualified Sangha to do this at my request and also my divination in the past. And that's basically a short little explanation I want KFR to be even more successful, and I want it to reach many people. I want many people to be benefited by it. The whole purpose I came to Malaysia, the whole purpose I stayed there for decades, the whole purpose I walked and talked and worked and did whatever I did there was to bring Dharma and to make the Dharma grow for those who are karmically ready. I have made mistakes, and I do make mistakes because I'm an ordinary person, and I do apologize for my mistakes. But at the same time, I think I've done a lot of good things too, and I rejoice in the good things I've done with humility and happiness. We need to be upfront with our mistakes, and we need to be very, very honest with the good things we have done, to be very honest with ourselves and with everybody else. So I would encourage everyone to do your sadhana, do your practice, do your learning, contribute your time, your energy into KFR, because it's something worthwhile. It's something that has meaning, that something has legacy. So simply go and have fun and enjoy ourselves. The minute we enjoy ourselves, it's forgotten after a few weeks, after a few months. But the good that we do continues to bring benefit all the time for us, again and again and again. So I'm very happy many pujas are being done in Kechara Forest Retreat. I'm very happy that many of our students and pastors are learning how to do the pujas. I'm very happy to see many students and volunteers from Facebook, from social media, and also updates from the BOD of people coming to KFR and contributing and helping and doing whatever they need, because we need everybody's contribution to make this work. Again, Dharma work is never wasted. Dharma work is never a waste of time. Dharma work is never harmful in any way. What's harmful is our negative thinking, negative karma, negative dharma, negative worldly dharma. So it's very, very important to remember. We want KFR to be successful. In order to be successful, we need to contribute in time, energy, love, care, and resources, and that will be worth it. We all met for a reason, so let's fulfill it for the right reasons. Again, I'm very happy with all the pujas that's going on there, this Fire Puja. I'm very happy with all the puja learning. I'm very happy with the Dharma work that everybody's doing there. Please continue to offer good news for me and everyone, because it's encouraging. And I thank everybody who has contributed to Kechara Forest Retreat in Kechara, past, present, and future, those present and not present. I thank everyone. My whole purpose of existing and being is to bring the Dharma. That's most important. All right? Thank you very much. And I'm very happy with the updates with this puja. Janju Senjo Rinpoche, Majipana Chigichi, Chepane Bambe Mayang, Koni Konu Pawasho, Tato Jine Sabi Jamandi, Tandandro Kulan Kamat, Jeba Jason Lotan Drava, Itambe Himori to Sashisho, Janju, Yawandi into the Dalama Sanji to Green, Joa, Chicken Malo Pade, Sala Gobasho, Chuji Jabo Tonga, Chuji Nava Tevala, Kijima Shaman, to Yamala Sawasho, Dadan Jis Danjo, Zuni Latine, Joa Lotan Drava, Itemba Uni Bajo G. Thank you.